Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and into my home. So as you can see, we are jumping right into it today, and there's very good reason why. So baby Callahan was born, and I'm going to show you him at the end of this video, and I'm also going to talk about his very eventful birth. But what you're seeing right now is you are seeing me clean the windows and get everything ready for Lyndon's party. Okay, so this is the day before Lyndon's party that I'm filming all this. I wanted to be sure that the windows looking out towards the pool was nice and clean. We were going to have a lot of people here, so I knew that we would have quite a few people sitting right here around the table. So I wanted to be sure that everything was clean when they look out the window and watch the little ones swim. So that's why I'm going ahead and I'm going to clean these windows. I'm also going to clean the sliders, and then we're going to get on and I'm going to show you some other things that I did right before the party. And then don't forget, I'm going to take you out into the courtyard and I'm going to show you what I did out in the courtyard. I told you that I filmed that for last week's video, but the video was so long I went ahead and I just added it to today's video, which is also a long one, only because baby Callahan's here and I wanted to show you guys, and I wanted to talk a little bit about his birth and the very eventful birth that we had. And so it made the video a little bit longer, but you will not regret waiting until the end, because that little guy, that big guy, he was not little, that big guy is just so precious, and you're just really going to want to see his little sweet face.
World had more of your smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away, standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. 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 I'm dreaming of you.
These are the boxes that I keep my fall decor. I'm going to go ahead and put up all the obvious fall decor. I'll be pulling that out later. I do have a few things that, you know, is a little more obvious, like a little orange pumpkin and things like that. But I also told you that I'll be taking you around the house and show you how I decorated for fall, early fall. Again, I did not want to have, you know, any loud oranges or anything like that. Not so close to Lyndon's birthday party. So I'm just going to show you the touches of fall that I did throughout the house.
Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.
Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and charge up these Bluetooth speakers. We like to keep these out by the pool when we're having to get together and things like that. So it requires quite a charge on it, so that way it lasts for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and plug these in and get them out by the pool. My husband purchased these, and I think he got them from Amazon, so I will link them if he did. But these are nifty little little speakers that you can put around your house. Now only 2 of them will link up at a time. So I have 3 there. That's just in case if one of them runs out, then I'll have an extra. I actually think I have 4 of these speakers, but like I said, only 2 will link up together. So I just put one on one side of the pool and then the other on the other, and we just face the speakers in, so that way we have almost like a little surround sound going on out there.
You're gone now. Will you coming back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down.
Here is a sneak peek of what I put out for fall right here on this tray. Now when I show it to you, it's going to look a little different because I went ahead and I took the black vase and the flowers or the greenery there, and I put that in my room, and I set out some flowers for Lyndon's birthday here. I just think it's just a tad bit too early to have fall all throughout the house. So I do still have the pumpkin there. It's not bright orange, so I thought it looks good with everything else that's going on. And I put some flowers there. So you'll be seeing that here in just a little bit. After I get this counter all cleaned off, then I'm going to take you out into the courtyard so you can see the footage that I made when I was redoing and redecorating, putting in new flowers and all that into the courtyard. Now, I filmed this along with last week's video, so it was a very long day of filming. And in fact, the courtyard was the very last thing that I filmed because I got so filthy, dirty, and sweaty. I could not stand it anymore. I needed to go take a shower. So that's why I'm wearing something different. And that was actually meant for last week's video, but I brought it in to this week's. Okay, friends, out here in the courtyard, I have got so much to do out here. More than likely, I won't be able to get it all done tonight, but I am going to go ahead and get started, getting everything cleaned up, taking out these dead plants. I need to take in all the 4th of July stuff. I did get a new pot right here to put my water fountain in. I did have to buy a new water fountain, so that will be coming in probably tomorrow. But remember, it used to be in this pot. Just wasn't quite big enough, and it kept running out of water. So I decided to go ahead and get this white one, and we'll see how that works. Okay, I got to get down all these dead plants and get them out of here.
Maybe I never knew what I really wanted, but looking back I can see it's all clear. I'm still a kid trying to act like they all taught me, but nothing makes sense anymore. Oh, it hurts
all coming, that I wouldn't grow wiser for each day. Am I the only one lost in translation, where nothing makes sense anymore?
I love the chartreuse leaves of the potato plant. Isn't that just a gorgeous color up next to that darker green and also that autumn orange color? It just looks beautiful. Now I moved them back further into the pot because these black pots do get very hot, and anything trailing down oftentimes gets burned. So I went ahead and I moved them kind of in more towards the center, giving them plenty of room to be able to spread out and grow before they fall over the edge. So I also have these in my backyard. They grow like crazy and they can be a bit invasive. So you have to keep them trimmed back if you have them, you know, growing anywhere where they can embed down into the ground. So, but other than that, I really love the potato plant. The color of the leaves of the potato plant is just gorgeous.
I look at you, you make me blind. Why do you have to be so beautiful all the time? I know I can't be with you. It's killing me to see you with someone else. What to do? Now I'm in the corner and watching you smile, watching you smile. And I can't get over you, I'm losing my mind. All of the things that I wish I could tell you, every time when you passing me by, I fall in love. There's something about you, I wish you were mine. And if I only could be there to hold you, it feels like I stop breathing when you're around. I'm in love, there's something about you, I wish you were mine. So many times I wanted to put my arms around you just to be close to.
Remember in last Sunday's video, I was showing you guys the half umbrella that I bought. Now you guys are going to get to see me put it up in this courtyard. So the half umbrella worked out perfectly. It's tall enough that you can, you know, get underneath it and you're not bumping your head. And also it comes out enough to where it puts shade on 2 chairs. So that way when my mother-in-law comes out of her casita, she has a nice place to sit in the shade. And I think it just looks really great out here. It's unexpected. It's not something that you would typically see in a courtyard, but yet it fits right in.
And I don't know why I feel this way. Now I'm in the corner and watching you smile, watching you smile. Now I can't
Okay, so now you guys see why I was dying to get inside and take a shower. So when I use the blower out here, it blows a lot of this up. I also have wind that's coming in through the gate, so it's like counteracting what I'm doing. However, it is easier than using a broom because I really can't keep up with it when I use a broom. So anyways, this is why I needed to go in and take a shower. Look at all that. Now, of course, the dirt around the pots is from, you know, when I was repotting those. But all those leaves and everything, that was all here in the courtyard. So that's why I'm a big mess. That's why I'm dying to get in there and get into the shower and get cleaned up. And but I still have some work to do out here. So I'm going to pull out the hose and I'm going to get everything rinsed off.
Every time when you're passing me by, I fall in love. There's something about you, I wish you were mine. And if I only could be there to hold you, it feels like I stop breathing when you're around. I'm in love. There's something about you, I wish you were mine. I wish you were mine. I wish you were mine. 'Cause every time you pass me by, I fall in love. I fall in love. All of the things that I wish I could tell you, every time when you're passing me by, I fall in love. There's something about you, I wish you were mine. And if I only could be there to hold you, it feels like I stop breathing when you're around. I'm in love. There's something about you, I wish you were mine. Ooh, there's something about you, I wish you were mine.
So I'm not quite tall enough to get that fern down. So once Michael gets home, I'm going to have him pull that down for me. Now I had such high hopes for the ferns here in my courtyard. I was taking very good care of them. And then things just got way too hot. And it didn't matter how much I was watering these ferns. They were going to die. So they're just not meant for the extreme heat that Texas has been having. So disappointing. I really love the ferns in this courtyard, and I was hoping that they would last longer. And of course I can't find any ferns in the stores now, so I had to find something else to stick up in this corner. I used a spider plant, I think is what it's called. So that's what I ended up putting up there in the corner. But okay, so I'm just getting everything rinsed off, just doing a really quick rinse in here, and then I'm going to go ahead and put up the umbrella and set out some other flowers and things like that.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different, still you stay 'cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments, doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors, they kinda tell me what I'm thinking.
This is the base to the half umbrella. As you can see, it's flat on one side, so you can set it up next to the brick or as close to the brick as you can while opening the umbrella, or while the umbrella is opened. So you just fill this with water, or you can fill it with sand. I figured that I don't get a lot of wind right here on this in this area of the courtyard, so the water should be plenty to hold it. So, and then you just go ahead and you put in your poles, tighten everything up, and then open it up, and we're going to see how it looks.
Something different about us, and the reason why we stay. We fly around like paper planes, they never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different different about the way we are. There's something different about us.
So this is what it looks like. I'll put the two chairs next to it. And then it's just a little half umbrella that will give a little bit of shade right over in this area. That way we can come out here and sit and not have that sun, that afternoon sun pounding on us.
Yeah, we're loving the way they think we're so messed up. Even if what we're doing is...
What do you think? I think that's a good deal. Those two chairs will always have something over it, so that way whoever's sitting there is not too hot. And then it's not too large that it takes away from the other parts. Okay, so I ran outside and I went ahead and filmed what it looks like now after I've gotten everything all decorated and the plants have had time to sit. This right here is the water fountain. It makes such a beautiful sound out here in the courtyard. I also added some flowers and a little table. And then of course the plants, you know, that we added, but they're starting to grow in nicely and all that. So I'm really enjoying this area, and I'm sure that my mother-in-law is also. Okay, so the next thing that I'm filming is early in the morning when I'm out cleaning up the patio from the party that we had for Lyndon. This is a couple of days after her party. I didn't get out here before to get this cleaned up because I just had so much to do. But, so now I'm going to go ahead and get this all cleaned up. Now this is the day that little Callahan was born. This is early in the morning, and he was born at 6:03. Isn't that a beautiful sunrise? I love to come out here first thing in the morning as the sun's coming up and do what's called sun gazing. That's where you turn your face towards the sun and you allow the sun to gently come into your eyes. This really helps to heal us. It also helps to set our circadian rhythm. It helps, it's got so many benefits to it. I would highly suggest that you go and you look at sun gazing. You can do it early in the morning and you can do it late in the evening. The red rays that you see coming, you know, when the sun goes up and goes down, you see the red rays. That is beneficial because it's like infrared. So you see a lot of people using infrared saunas or infrared face masks, things like that, because it really helps with inflammation and things like that. Well, this is God's natural form of infrared. So if you can get out just for a few minutes every morning and do a little bit of sun gazing, you will really see some health benefits. There's a lot of blue icing all over everything from the little kids. Lyndon had a cute cake. We did a blue icing cake that kind of looks like waves. And then we just took some, well, they're little circled gummies. And then we stuck a gummy bear in the center of it so it looks like they all had their little floaties on. And she loved it. She thought it was so precious. And the kids obviously loved the cake. And there's just icing everywhere. So I like to rinse everything off, get everything nice and clean and ready for the next party, which for us, that is this weekend. On Saturday, we're going to have a Labor Day party here, We're going to have all of Michael's family, and we're going to have my family. So that's going to be a lot of people. Now, I did have a lot of people for the party, so there's ample space. I was able to test it. There's ample space for everybody. So my son came into town. In fact, I am doing my recording right now. This is Thursday, and it is 9 o'clock. And my son just landed in Austin, and he and his daughter, they live in Alaska, and they just landed, and they're going to be spending the weekend with us and leaving on Monday. So I'm getting all my voiceovers done because I want to spend quality time with him and my granddaughter. Now they are heading to our hometown first so that he can see all his high school friends and things like that. So he'll be back here with me tonight. So I'm super excited about that.
The stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Undressed when it's cold, and don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes, until winter comes. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I just wonder. It's the color of flowers in springtime, red the color of blood through my veins, blue is the color of when you were leaving. Tell me me know what you feel inside. 'Cause you don't know me by name. You don't know me by name. It's like you don't know me by name anymore. Some people say that the path you are choosing only leads to where you wanna go. Some people say you forgive and forget, but tell me, let me know what you feel inside. 'Cause you don't know me by name. You don't know me by name. It's like you don't know me by name.
As I'm folding these towels, I'm wondering if I have enough towels for everybody who's coming on Saturday. I do have the smaller towels that you'll see me put at the bottom. Those are for the grandkids. These ones are more for adult towels because they're larger and they're heavier. But goodness, I hope I have enough towels. Now, when we had the party, the kids that came typically came with their own little towel. So I had enough for then, but I need to figure out if I have enough for now. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and re-clean these windows. Obviously, I have to do this all the time, especially after parties because the kids, touch the windows and things like that. Now, I do have the table that I put up next to these windows right here, and this is where I put out all the food and things like that when we have a party. So these are pretty clean right here, but this one, the very first one, oh my goodness, this one gets dirty because the kids come in and out and in and out. So lots of handprints on here.
You don't know me by name. It's like you don't know me by name
Okay, so now I'm taking you along to complete my morning routine. Now I've already done my exercising. I have not put on my makeup or done my hair. I just went ahead and showered up and then put on my clothes so that I could film outside before it got too hot. And I wanted to do it just as the sun was going up. So I got everything else done very early. So now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to complete my morning routine. So speaking of routines, I am now coming up with new routines for myself, and I'm going to be sharing that with you guys here in the near future. I'm going to show you how to build a cleaning routine from scratch. So if you've never had a cleaning routine, I'm going to show you the best way to build that cleaning routine to help you successfully keep a tidy home. So I'm going to teach you the morning routine, the evening routine, my power hour that I do once a week. I'm changing up my daily cleaning of what I'm going to be doing daily. And then we'll be talking about zone cleaning. Zone cleaning is when you do your deep cleaning, and everything else is to help maintain that deep clean. So we're going to be talking about that soon here on my channel. But I want you guys to leave me a comment and let me know, is there anything that you want me to address in these videos? Do you have any questions from what you've already seen? What questions do you have? What comments do you have? And anything else that you want me to know about those videos and what you would like me to put in it or what you would like me to talk about. I would be happy to do that for you.
Hey, I wish you could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring
Okay, so now I'm headed into the kitchen and I'm going to go ahead and take all my supplements. This is typically the time that I take everything right after I exercise and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and dish all these out and start taking them. I am over halfway through with the program. I think that I'm doing fairly well. All of my glucose has been in range now. So I'm not having dramatic ups and downs like I was having. Everything is staying in the optimal range, which is really good. So, and of course I'm doing my exercising, and I'm also doing some weightlifting, and then my diet, which changes quite often because we're trying to figure out what I can eat that doesn't bother me and what I shouldn't eat. So recently I started having eggs, I started having tomatoes raw and cooked, and I've had a little bit of cheese. And one of those three things didn't do well with me. So I went ahead and got off of them again, and I'm going to start adding them back in more slowly. We also removed one of the supplements that was one of the newer supplements that I was taking. There was 3 new ones that I was taking. We removed one of them thinking maybe that might be the cause. So I was having, back to my stomach hurting, back to having anxiety when I eat, back to having mini panic attacks, not anything like they were before, but still having enough anxiety where I was having some panic. So anyways, we went ahead and dialed it all the way back, and eating the things that I know don't cause me issues. And then we're going to see if it's the supplement that might be doing it, or is it either the eggs, the tomatoes, or just the little tiny bit of cheese that I tried. So anyways, it's a process of adding, eliminating, and just trying to tone or hone things in until we figure out what it is that I am having issues with.
I'll be coming home, then I'll be at your door. When I'll be coming home, I plan to let you know the longing of my heart, the wish I carry high. Whenever we're apart, it takes me through the night. When I look deep into your eyes, when I look deep into your eyes, when I'll be coming home, and I am on my way.
Okay, so one of the final things that I do for my morning routine is I will go ahead and I'll pull out whatever we're going to have for dinner tonight. Tonight we're going to have steak, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this out, and then I'm going to stick it on that black plate. Now, Michael oftentimes will go ahead before he heads into the office, whether it is on campus or if he works here at the home, in his home office, he will go ahead and he'll put the meat into the refrigerator to continue thawing out. So I appreciate that very much. But now I'm going to head into the dining room, clean up the toys from the party, and then I also need to wipe down the table because the grandkids pulled out the Play-Doh and they were playing Play-Doh here at the table. So I'm going to get that all cleaned up. And then finally, I am going to show you all the decor that I did for not Halloween, for fall. My goodness, let's not get to Halloween yet. For fall, again, it is a, what do you want to call it, a soft fall decor. So it's not in your face fall, but you can see touches of fall around. But anyways, I'm going to show you that here in just a little bit.
I wanna see you play.
There you go. As I clean this buffet, you can see the very first thing right here that I decorated for fall. I have this fall plate. I got it 2 years ago from Hobby Lobby. Then I just have a couple of picks out there that I've added some pumpkins to. I think the picks had a few pumpkins, like the blue color pumpkins. And then I just added a few smaller pumpkins around and the fall leaves. I think it looks really pretty. Then right here on the kitchen table, I just put the candlesticks, kept it nice and simple over here. The kids sit here a lot, so I don't want to get it too busy over in here. And then right here is where I told you I put the flowers with this very whimsical orange little pumpkin. I think he's just a cute little guy, so I like to put him out. I got the Autumn Woods candle from Bath & Body Works. This year I only bought 1 candle. I used to go all out and buy 2 or 3, but I really don't enjoy candles as much as I used to. They kind of give me a headache, especially if they are too strong. So, but this one right here is really nice. I just keep it lit just for a little bit, just to get a little smell in the air. And then over on my wall where I used to have all of those round baskets, I went ahead and I added this new plant down here at the bottom. And then up high is where I put some new baskets. I just rearranged everything and I added a couple more. I just wanted to fill it out over here. I think I really like it. I also put my Christmas tree over here, so this is going to be covered during Christmas, but I really like the colors of the baskets. And then I just added these little bits of pumpkins right here. I got this from the dollar spot in Target. I think they were like $3 a piece. And then my entry table is the biggest change. So I went ahead and I well, I have them up for sale. The tall black lamps, the candlestick type lamps that I had here. And then I removed all the other decor and I brought in this decor. The picture that I have over by the greenery, you're fixing to see it right here. I typically have that on one of those little tripod things that you put a picture on, so it holds it a little higher than what you see here. But anyways, and then of course you guys saw what I did in the guest room. Add a little fall pillow, a little hello fall into Callahan's new little bed when he comes to visit his Grammy. He's got a new little bed here. And then of course when Jack is born, he's got a new little bed here too. So, and then right here in the guest bathroom, I just added some little fall branches into the blue glass. And then I've had this navy blue ceramic little pumpkin, and it just goes great in here since I've got blues in here, so I went ahead and stuck them in here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start my Yiddy. I want him to go ahead and take care of all the floors for me while I head out and go get some things done. Okay, so I'm going to head out and I'm going to go wash the car. Now, typically, I get the car washed every Friday. That way I have a nice clean car for the weekend. However, it's just been so daggum hot here that I have not been keeping up with that routine. So I need to get back into the habit of, doing that again. A clean car is important to me, and since it's important, I need to go ahead and prioritize it by putting it on my schedule. So like I said, I usually do it on Fridays, and I like to build it onto another routine or stack it onto another routine. So let's say that I'm going to go grocery shopping on Fridays, then I would also add in go and wash the car on Fridays. I'm already out, I might as well wash the car and have a nice clean trunk to put my groceries into, right? So, and then I also do the same thing with returns. If I need Amazon returns and things like that, I will go ahead and add it into the day, the routine that I do on that day. So I'm going to be switching things up because my schedule has changed. Since my schedule's changed, I need to go ahead and rearrange my routines and figure out which days that I want to do what and what makes most sense for me. So I'm going to be doing that, over the next couple of weeks, and just really doing trial and error and trying to figure out what is the best routines, how do I want to stack them, and what makes more sense, you know, to a busy Grammy, and in keeping up with my YouTube channel, keeping up with my business with Monate. I really want to be able to focus on my customers and being sure that they are taken care of, and that's going to take time. So I need to schedule that in as well. Okay, so here's a quick look at the inside of the car. As you can see, it's a mess. Like I said, I do go and I have the outside of the car cleaned every week. And I like to clean the inside of the car. It's just way too hot to do it. So I've been neglecting it, and it's time to get it done. Now, no sooner did I get this filmed and start driving that I got the call from Madeline that it's time. So soon hereafter, I leave here and I go straight to Madeline's. And that's when all the fun began.
They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool. But it was obvious, like, ooh, they would be together, ooh. And one day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful. And maybe I'll call you my sweetheart, and promise nobody can steal me away. Then I am yours, 'cause I want you, and I wanted you to know. He looked at her and then he smiled, picked up a pen and paper, and started writing. Probably something about her eyes and how they're always shining, or something cliche like ooh. Baby, I only want you. It's true. And then he said, I wrote you a love song, and I tried to make it beautiful. It's a song about your sweet, sweetheart, and how nobody can steal me away. Yeah, I am your...
Okay, for some reason they did not have the cleaners out. Typically they'll have a cleaner that I can clean the dashboard with, and some like a Windex. So I don't know if they're just restocking it, but I don't have time to wait. I've got some other things that I need to go do. Michael ordered lunch and I need to go get that picked up. And then at 2 o'clock I have a Zoom meeting with my doctor. So there's no time to wait around for them to put the things out. But hopefully they have not taken them away permanently. If so, I will have to get me a membership somewhere else, because, you know, it's convenient to have those things, and it's what I pay for when I come here. So anyways, okay, let's head off and go get that lunch.
Everything is sweet, because everything's right here.
Yes. Look at my sweet bubs. Look at you.
Good boy. Can you look around?
You're so quiet.
He is not a small baby. I know, handsome. I know. We can. You're so gorgeous. Oh, who guessed insane?
Oh man, almost 10 pounds?
Okay, so after that very eventful day yesterday, I am going to go ahead and finish up the errands that I need to do. I need to go get my groceries. Of course, I already washed my car. And I don't have anything to return today, so I won't be doing that. However, I will be going to pick up little Lyndon because she's got an art class today, and obviously Mom is in no shape to go take her. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Lyndon and take her to her art class and drop her off, and then I'll go do my grocery shopping. So a little bit about the birth. Okay, So when I got there, Madeline was laboring pretty hard in the shower, and I sat there and I timed her contractions and all that, but she was still, talking after her contractions. She was, laughing and all that, but the contractions were about a minute and a half apart. Then when I started seeing them get closer, I thought maybe we might go ahead and move her to the tub. I was hoping that maybe moving to the tub might help to slow down the contractions just a little bit until the midwife can make it there. Well, she got in the tub, and I've got some video of her, 2 or 3 contractions, and then all of a sudden, the contractions were really hard, and they were not letting up. And I immediately knew, oh my goodness, she's in transition. The midwife is trying to make it here. She's stuck in traffic, because it's, by that time it was already 6 o'clock or about to be 6 o'clock. And the traffic is horrible coming into town. So she was stuck in traffic, and next thing I know, baby's head is out, and Madeline was going to need to catch the baby. So I told her, honey, you're going to have to reach down and catch the baby. She was still in the water. There was no getting her out. She was in too much pain to move. So she reached down and she grabbed little Callahan, and it was a scary moment because he was blue and he was struggling to catch his breath, or to catch his first breath. And so that was a bit scary. We did have the midwife, on the phone, so she was, telling us exactly what we need to do. And, so we did all those things, and within, a minute, she, came right in and grabbed the baby. She did a little bit of rescue breathing on him, just to give him a little bit of air and help him out a little bit. But, man, Madeline did great. It was scary. Her husband and I were pretty shaken up, and I'm very glad to see the midwife. I've been in many births. I've been a birth support coach several times, and of course I've had my own babies, and it's just a little different when it's your own baby having a baby. You know what I mean? Just a little different. Yeah, my phone keeps falling down here. It's just bouncing it around, but I'm just having a little conversation with you, so it doesn't have to be perfect, right? So anyways, I am glad that it's all over. I'm glad little Callahan's here. He's doing great. Big boy, 9 pounds 15 ounces. It was teetering between 10 pounds and 9 pounds 15 ounces. So she went with the 9 pound 15 ounces, but I think that we should give Madeline the extra pound, because she deserves that accolade of a 10 pound baby, because my goodness gracious, she did a good job. I'm so very proud of her. Proud of my son-in-law for sticking in there and helping me out and helping mom out. And so did Callahan keep you up last night, or did he sleep good?
He slept good.
He did?
Yep.
Did he wake up at all, or did he wake you up at all last night?
He didn't wake up. He woke up a little.
Yeah, he probably woke up to get a diaper change and to get a little bit of milkers, right?
No, it's not for a diaper.
Oh, really? No diaper changes, huh?
Only when you hear him chew, he needs a diaper.
Oh, okay. So you and Waverly got to hold him a lot today? Oh, that's good.
And he was sucking on my shoulder right here. Well, and he was acting like it wasn't milk.
He's so funny. Already he's so funny. Okay, friends, thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched it all the way through, would you please leave me a blue heart in honor of little Callahan being born and all the hard work that his mama did to get him here. Now, if you're new here and you would like to learn how to build routines, I would love to have you subscribe. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that you get reminded every time I post a new video. Now, I will see all of you again in next Sunday's video. Until then, stay blessed, my friends.
Dancing. And now they're singing their love song, and they sing it kind of beautiful, calling each other sweetheart. I promise nobody can get in their way or steal the show. They're in love now, and I wanted you to know.